Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to delve further into your love life, new love with this soulmate by taking a look at how this person truly feels about you, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let me say this. If anything about the twin comes up, it's still a new love reading because we focusing on new love. So I don't want to hear, I'm tired of y'all, those of you who keep coming in the comments saying that if I say one thing about the twin, then that means it's not a new love reading, because that's bullshit. It's new love, okay? So either you gonna roll with it and you gonna rock with it, or you ain't. It's one or the other. If you want to go, you ain't got to tell me nothing in the comments. Just leave. Just leave. I only want the people here that's supposed to be here. Because I don't have time for that type of stuff. Because I'm here trying to help people. I'm trying to get the people that are trying to help themselves. I'm trying to help them. But those of you that want to self-sabotage and want to say all kind of crazy stuff and want to try to, you know, block the help that you being given, then just go. Don't tell me nothing. Don't even waste my time and waste your time. Because you just going to get blocked. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Okay, here we go, Capricorn. Overall energy for this week's reading. Hold on. I'm all upside down with the cards. Okay, 4 cups. This is talking about, you know, feeling like you had a missed opportunity, okay? We know this because of the past, what happened in the past, and I feel like it's on both sides of the connection, you and your soulmate. This is about you moving past that, okay? Underneath this is the parish card. I'm not supposed to say this word for some reason. It is a Scorpio energy. It is talking about the transformation that you need to go through that is going to help you release this here, okay? Underneath this is the Ace of Wands. This is talking about a fresh, new, passionate start in love, okay? When it comes to this, starting all over again and putting in the work that needs to be done in order to have this fresh, new start, okay? And you're also doing the work with the Seven of Pentacles by, you know, reaping what you sow, planting the seeds so that you can, you know, bring this relationship to fruition that you're wanting. It's also, like I said, about you having patience and realizing that just like it takes time for this stuff. Ooh, what's going on? Hold on. Just like it takes time for this stuff to come to fruition, the same thing happens when it's in a relationship, because it's not just you, Capricorn, it's your person too. Both of you have to heal. And it's going to take as long as it's going to take, okay? Underneath this is the 7 of Wands. This is talking about the both of you, I hear, holding yourself back. I can also talk about, you know, I also can hear that this is you trying to protect your energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when the time is right, you got to put that wand down and let your person in, okay? There can be no secrets with the moon, Pisces or Cancerian energy. No secrets. This is about you opening yourself up completely. This person opening themselves up completely, but slowly. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by clarifying this 4 cups. Okay. Both of these cards. I ain't even have to shuffle them. They just flying out. Okay. So what you suppressing, Capricorn? What are you suppressing? I just had to get on Sagittarius. Am I going to have to get on you too? This is saying emotionally numb, not allowing oneself to think or feel things, bottling up emotions. You want this relationship, right? A lot of you want it yesterday. You want it 10 years ago, but you're not ready. If you're doing this, you're not ready to be in a relationship. Because if you go into it like this, when this person's going to be telling you how they feel, you're going to be clammed up and not wanting to say anything because you holding on to shit from the past. So this is about you letting go of this. That's why this 4 cups is showing up. Like I said, we all take the L. We all took the L with the last relationship with this twin. But you gotta just move on from that, okay? This is about you letting that go. So we've got the done settling card. It says you're no longer lowering the bar to make love fit. It's not meeting you. If it's not meeting you at your level, it's not meant for you. Okay? This is about you raising your standards and realizing that shit that flew in the past, it don't fly no more. You're not having it no more. Okay? And then we got blocked. It says it stings to be blocked, but try not to take it personally. Value those who value you and don't chase the ghost. So, you know, be with whoever's being with you. Give to whoever's given to you. It's about you reciprocating what other people, those people who are reciprocating to you. Okay? And like I said, it could be you. You may have blocked, you know, these people in the past, your exes and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. If, you know, you trying to let go of stuff that no longer serves you, I say bravo. Do it. Okay? So when it comes to your person, the soulmate, they have been heartbroken. Okay? They have been in situations where they thought they were in solid relationships with people and then ended up being cheated on. There were other things going on and they had no fucking clue until it was too late. And we've got the thinking card. So this person is missing you, craving you, desiring you. I told you this person is already in love with you. Okay? All right. So the first card we're going to take a look at represents the past situation. So we got the Two of Cups, but it showed up reversed. So this is about your person being in a connection, I told you, with somebody that they thought was it. They thought that this person was the love of their life, the person that they were going to be with or whatever, and they found out that that wasn't true. Okay? Let's clarify. Two of Cups. All right. Yeah. Person had revelations about this person. They realized that it wasn't the one that they wanted. Okay? They're looking for, you know, somebody with an open heart, someone who's receptive, empathetic, vulnerable. And this is how they want to show up in the relationship. Okay, the next placement we're going to look at represents the present situation. So presently, with the Hierophant, Taurus energy, this person wants a higher level of commitment. They want marriage or a committed relationship, whatever the two of you agree to. Okay, let's clarify. Yeah, see? They want to be with their soulmate, which is you. And then we have possibilities. You know, they see this connection as having endless possibilities. Okay, they want to have a free-spirited relationship, have a lot of adventures with you, and they want to take the risk. And you got to take the risk too, because I tell you this all the time, Capricorn. Love is a risk. Anything you do in this life is a risk. Okay, there are no guarantees when it comes to anything, but everything is in your favor in this situation because it's a reward. Okay, but you still, this reward is still not coming for free. There are still things you got to do. And for some of you, it's about you getting out of that energy of suppressing your feelings, because you got to be a new and different person to be in this relationship with this person, because this person is going to be unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your person's thoughts on the situation, we've got the Three of Wands. This person is trying to patiently wait for you with the Three of Wands. They're waiting for their ships to come in. So we've got the Guilt Wounds card. So they may have some guilt wounds that they have to deal with. It's talking about them feeling sorry, using guilt to manipulate, being afraid to set boundaries. They're working on this at this time while they're waiting, okay? And that's why I tell y'all, don't get caught with your pants down. Look, they got neglect wounds too. It's showing up. Struggles to let things go, low self-worth, gets angry easily, struggles to say no, repressed emotions. See, they got shit too. Y'all are mirroring each other. But this person is actively working on their stuff, and you need to be doing the same thing. These cards are bouncing everywhere. You are this person's fantasy. They daydream about you. They imagine things, the two of you being together, and they fantasize about you. Okay. The next placement we're going to talk about is what your person thinks of you. So we've got the Four of Swords here. This I feel like is what Spirit is saying is this person prayed for you. Okay. They also see you healing, because the Four of Swords is like the mini hermit for me. So it's like, they see you going within and doing what it is you need to do, but you got to do some more. You got to do some more than what you're doing, because you shouldn't be showing up on my table with suppressed emotions if you're ready to be in a relationship with somebody. Think about that. Is this how you would want somebody to come towards you with suppressed emotions? I'm just trying to ask, because I'm trying to see what is going on here. For some of you, this just could be the new people that are trickling in, and they haven't gotten to where you are now. But you need to continually be actively working on yourself. It doesn't matter if you feel like you've healed everything. You can always be better. That's the way I feel. You can always be working on some other stuff. So when it comes to your person working on being vulnerable, feeling the fear and doing it anyway, opening up and sharing their, you know, their feelings. Okay, then we have, oh Lord, that's the twin flame. Okay, we're going to throw this to the side. So we got memories here. It says, hold on. It says reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Okay, so this person is dwelling on what happened in the past, and you may be doing that as well. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't sit and marinate in this shit and just let it run your life, because it happened. It's over with. It was a lesson that you needed to learn. And so take the lesson, ditch the other shit, and move forward. Okay. Okay. So when it comes to how this person feels about you, your soulmate, we've got the Queen of Cups and the Chariot. Okay. Scorpio energy and Cancerian energy with the Chariot. Okay. What these two cards are saying is that this person has a lot of love for you, and they willing to overcome whatever the fuck they got to overcome with this Chariot card. They're headed towards success. The love that they have for you is driving them and inspiring them to overcome their blocks or their obstacles or anything that they feel like is standing in the way of being with you. Okay, let's clarify. That's beautiful to see that you inspire this person like this. See, they see you. They know you are their divine counterpart. Like I said, men make it divine, make it say divine masculine. Okay, all right. Okay, so this person is gonna be chasing you, but not in a toxic way. They're gonna be chasing you, wanting to court you or wanting you to court them, guys. For those of you where your person, you know, is a female. And then we have the stress card. It says turbulence, tension, arguments. You know, this is some stuff that this person is trying to avoid. Okay, they've had a lot of stress, turbulence, tension, arguments, just like you have in the past, and they're not wanting any more of that in this new connection with you. Even though we know it's life, you know, you're two different people. There are going to be times when you butt heads, but I don't feel like it's going to be, you know, some type of traumatic thing, because you're going to be in a relationship with somebody who is very mature. And I feel like by you healing yourself and working on these suppressed emotions, you're going to be able to step into that same type of energy and be mature and meet this person halfway. Okay. All right. So when it comes to what this person wants, the cards feel like this. We have the Nine of Wands here reversed, and we have the Hermit. So your person wants to get out of this wounded warrior energy. They're wanting to heal, and they're you know, going to use this Hermit energy to do that, and they're wanting you to do the same thing. Okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay. Okay. This your twin showing up. Lack mentality and overindulgence. That's your twin. So we're going to move on. Okay, this person wants to come forward and communicate. They're ready to have communication with you. They're excited. They're champing at the bit just like you are. They want to be with you too. Okay? And then we've got obsession. So they're infatuated. They adore you. All right? I told you, they fantasize about you. They thinking about you all the time. So imagine this person, some of you are not in love with your person yet, right? But this person is already in love with you. Imagine how difficult that is to be in love with somebody and you're in separation with them. Think about that. Think about how you felt when the shit went down with the twin. I don't care. I don't care if people don't like it. We're going to talk about it if it needs to be talked about. Okay? The whole reading is not going to be about the twin. But if I need to say something about it, I'm going to say something about it. And if you don't like it, then I will. Like I said, this is what this reading is about. This is what Spirit wants me to address, and it will be addressed. Okay? All right, let's move on. So the next placement talks about what you need to know about your person. So we've got the King of Swords showing up here. Air sign is someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This person, I tell you this all the time, they are top shelf. This is the type of person that anybody will want to be with. This person has a lot of options. I told you, they're a boss. This is somebody who is about their business, about their shit. They are really, they're, like I said, they're just like unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Okay. And they're somebody that loves the same way as you. They give it all. They leave it all out on the table. And they're looking for somebody that's going to do the same thing for them. Okay. And I've told you this in the past. This person has been used for the things that they have and not who they are. And they're looking for somebody that's going to love them for who they are and not what they have to give. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. So this person, you know, is sitting in solitude. That to me is like the hermit energy. Okay. And taking stock and doing what they need to do. They're, you know, working on clarity, truth, intentions, honesty. This is how they want to come towards you with clarity. Okay. All right. So the advice Spirit has for you, King of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Spirit is telling you this is about you stepping into stability, stepping into a grounded relationship, stepping into, you know, material fulfillment, like you being, you know, your material world being in order as well. Because it's about you being able to stand toe to toe with this person. Because this person, like I told you, they are boss. They could be a CEO. They could have, you know, several different businesses, be an entrepreneur. It's going to be a lot of different things. But this is high class is what I hear. This person is, okay? That they are really, really, like I said, just top shelf, okay? And this is about you getting yourself together to match this person. Because like I told you, Spirit is rewarding you from walking away from what you needed to walk away from. All right, let's clarify. So you and this person are mirroring each other with the Spirit Animal card. Let me get one more. King of Pentacles. And so we have happy family. See, this is what you're headed towards. It says you're creating or aligning with a family dynamic that's grounded in peace and mutual care. This is the kind of home that can heal generational wounds. Okay, that's like the Ten of Cups. Then we've got possessiveness. It says someone here is holding on too tightly and is starting to suffocate the connection. Love shouldn't need to cage or claim you. I feel like this is your twin, so I'm just gonna throw it to the side. Okay, so oh wait, I gotta pull some cards for your person for this. Okay, this person is, you know, they're balancing themselves out as much as they can to prepare for you coming together. And then we've got the return card here. So it's talking about them. Hold on 1 second. Every time I channel, my nose just starts to run for some reason. Okay, so we've got return. It says second chances, opportunity, making amends. So this person, like I told you, they clearing out all the shit. They you know, think about it. This person is coming in to be the love of your life. You're gonna, you know, they're gonna be the love. They're gonna be the love of your life. You're gonna be the love of theirs. And so they letting go of all them bags and all that shit that they was carrying around. They getting rid of all of it. And that is what you need to be doing as well. Because that suppression card should not be showing up. Okay? All right. When it comes to the outcome, there's the Ten of Cups showing up again. You had the happy family card here, which I told you is like the Ten of Cups. So it's here showing up a second time. So this is what the two of you are headed towards, the ultimate happiness. But in order for you to be happy, you got to let go of that fucking suppressing that shit, whatever it is you suppressing. Let it go, okay? Your person is working on their self-worth. This could be your, let me just throw it. I think it's the twin. And then the self-deception, not being honest with themselves is the twin. Okay, hold on. Yeah, see? Family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. This is what your person wants, okay? And then look, commitment, marriage, promises, fidelity. I can't make this up. This shit just flew out of the damn deck. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This person is not playing around. They're taking this very seriously. Look, y'all mirroring. Both of y'all fucking mirroring. There's a suppression card on their side too. So you both gotta get past this suppression. You both do. So cross watchers, I'm talking to y'all too. You gotta get out of this, because this is not gonna help anybody. Okay? Hold on. Let me give you the picture. It's not gonna help anybody. All right? Okay, so let's get some messages from Spirit. Let's see what else they want to tell you about this reading. Because I'm like, come on, Capricorn. You know, I know this shit ain't easy. I know it's not. But you can do this. You can fix your life. It may seem difficult. It may seem hard as hell. And like, you don't know how you gonna fix this shit. But I'm telling you, you can fix it. If I can fix my shit, you can fucking fix yours. Okay, it says straightforwardness. It says someone is ready to take a direct approach and be clear in their communication. I feel like this is both of you wanting to do this, okay? Then we have sorrow. It says sadness and regrets dwell in someone's heart. Okay, I'm not telling you to not care for yourself and, you know, lick your wounds and all that. I'm not telling you to not do that. What I'm telling you, don't marinate in it. Don't make this your new way of operating. And you know, some people, let me say this. Some people have this thing, because I used to think this way, that if you hold on to that shit and, you know, you hurting the other person, you ain't hurting the other person. You only hurting your fucking self. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand, Capricorn. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to be happy. I want you to get your family. I want you to have this. I want you to get your person and to have somebody worship the ground you walk on, and for both of y'all to have an amazing relationship, and for people to be fucking envious because they see you and they see how happy you are. I want you to have all that, okay? But you have to want it too. I can't want it more for you than you want it for yourself. And I feel like y'all really do, but you have to make, it's not just the lip service. You have to actually do the work, okay? Then we've got, so look, spiritual work. It says much work is to be done on an individual and soul level. So this is for both of you, okay? All right, let's get some messages. Oh, wait, we got one more deck, and then we'll get some messages from your person. Okay, we have flame of courage, okay? It says ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery and amidst the shadows of fear, okay? So this is spirit saying, you know, it's like you walking through hell with gasoline drawers on, and when you're trying to heal, and you just gotta have the courage to do it, okay? Because like I told you, you want to be your best self for if you could be your best self for anybody in this fucking world, you need to be your best self for this fucking person, because this person is moving mountains to be their best selves for you, okay? Then we've got right track. It says you're going in the right direction, so just keep moving forward, okay? You're going to have ups and downs. I tell you, it's not linear. I tell y'all that all the time. Healing is not linear, but you don't need to be suppressing no fucking shit. If you feeling some type of way about something, you got to dig and be like, why do I feel like this? What is making me, you know what I'm saying? You got to do that, because I keep telling y'all, every time you hold on to this shit, you holding yourself back, and that's exactly what your twin wants. And I tell you that to light a fire under you, for you to understand that this is a situation where you trying to get as far away from this motherfucker as you can. And in order for you to do that, it's going to require you to step into a new timeline, to be new. So we have Pathfinder. It says, trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wishes to explore. So like I told you, this is about you feeding your soul in every area of your life, okay? This is about total and ultimate happiness, okay? This card is not just about family. It's you being happy from within, and it coloring all the areas of your life, okay? All right, let's get some messages from your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. Okay, we've got, I feel so drawn to you. We have, I'm starting to understand our connection. Hold on. We have, I feel the sexual tension. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I dream of you most nights. Spirit is guiding me back to you. Remember, it's back because it was a past life connection. You and your love are worth it. Okay? So this person don't care what they got to go through. They willing to do whatever is necessary because they're tired of the ups and downs, being mistreated, devalued, all these things. And they're like, okay, this time we gonna get it right. Okay? It says, I always struggle to feel good enough for you. Okay? You are the one. I know we're meant to be together. This, I think, is from your, I feel like that's from your twin. Okay, so we're just going to throw that to the side. That got caught up in there. I don't know how that got in there. It says, my love grows stronger. My love for you grows stronger each and every day. We have, I'm on guard because you could crush me at any moment. Like I said, this person, you hold this person's heart in the palm of your hands and you don't even realize it. Okay, we've got, I've realized that no other person can ever replace you. Okay. All right, let's get these. Okay, it says, you are mine. We are meant for each other. There is no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We were made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours, and you are mine only. We have done this before, and we will do it again. That's why I told you that you know, this ain't the first rodeo y'all been through together. Let go of fear. It says, you are safe with me. I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me, okay? Then we have wanting. It says, I'm feeling the urge to come towards you. I can't help wanting you sexually. Your energy excites me and allures me. I want your touch. I'm craving you. Your body turns me on. I just want you right now, okay? And it says, please come home. And then we've got, look, best self. This is what I was talking about. It says, I want to be my best self for you. I'm working really hard to level up for you and meet you as your equal, your mirror. I know we will always grow together, but I want you to be proud of who I am today. Okay. So this person is like I said, they bringing it and you got to do the same as well. Okay. So before you go, we're going to pull these romantic fairies oracle cards and see what else Spirit wants to tell you about the reading. Okay, we have burning desire. It says flames of passion ignite. Then we have self-love. It says love yourself first. We have tease. It says the energy is fun and lighthearted but uncertain. Okay, and then we have best friend. Friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. Okay, like I said, that's why I told you this. How you know this person wants you. Really want you because they want to be friends with you too. It's not just, you know, oh, they want to throw you down and take it all. They love you. They love you. And I feel like the love is driving all this other stuff, all the other things they want, the lust and all the other stuff as well. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to delve further into new love, okay? New soulmate by taking a look at another spread about them, okay? How they're feeling about you, you know, what their motivation is to want to be in a relationship with you. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Okay, Capricorn, the overall energy for this week's reading is the Eight of Wands. So this is a beautiful card to see because it's telling me that for a lot of you, your person is showing up soon. You're going to get communication from them in some form or fashion soon, whether you're with them now or you're about to come together with them, okay? Underneath this is the Three of Pentacles. This is talking about, you know, you and this person coming together, collaborating, compromising with each other, and building, you know, a great relationship together. Okay, underneath this is the Wheel of the Year. This is Sagittarius energy. It's normally the Wheel of Fortune. It is talking about, it's a soulmate card, and it is talking about, you know, the both of you coming together and having an amazing connection, and, you know, basically spirit, the universe being on your side, and the wheel turning in your favor. So it's about good luck. And then if you see here on this particular card, we have a pentacle, we got a cup, we got the wand, and we have the Ace of Swords. The four aces are on this card, which I've never seen that on any tarot card before, and I own a lot of decks. So I feel like with this card, this is Spirit saying that you not only have the luck from the Wheel of Fortune and from the universe and from Spirit, but you also have all the skills, tools, and abilities to take that luck and transform it or transmute it into what it is you want out of life. So, you know, be it career, you know, all the areas of your life, not just your love life. Okay. Underneath this is the Eight of Cups. This is talking about, you know, what you had to walk away from in order for you to be in this position. You had to walk away from things that no longer serve you. It wasn't just, you know, bad relationship partners or, you know, bad relationships you were in. It was also talking about, you know, other things in your life that don't serve you, other relationships that don't serve you, because this is not just about your love life. It's about every area, every aspect of your life. Okay. Underneath this is the Ace of Cups. This is talking about, you know, this is what you want to aim for, you and your persons outside of the connection, independent of the connection. You want to love yourself like this, where there's so much love till it's just overflowing. Because when it's like that, there's enough for you and enough for all the people around you. Okay. All right. We're going to start by clarifying this Eight of Wands. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay, so to clarify the Eight of Wands, we have the fairy tale love card. So you're stepping into, you know, your ideal definition of love, the type of love you've always wanted to experience with this card. This person is, like I've said this before, custom made to you, like your needs and your wants. And this person's going to show up and pretty much perform in the way that you're desiring when it comes to love. Okay. But in order for you to get this, you got to make sure you're right. You got to make sure you're identifying the proper way. You've done the work that you need to heal yourself, all of those things in order to be receptive to this love. Okay. Because like I said, it would be a shame for you to have manifested this, but not be able to step into it because you haven't done the work you need to do to be receptive to it. Okay. Then we've got love is love. It says love transcends labels, gender, and expectations. Let your heart feel without fear or apology. So that's the point. You are, you know, doing the work on yourself so you can be completely 100% receptive, completely 100% open, and you can be completely 100% your authentic self. Okay. All right. Let's pull some cards for your person. Okay. Your person may be trying to get out of victim mode. Okay. This could be talking about your twin. We gonna say it's your twin, because this don't sound like your person. Yeah. Your person is, you know, out of victim mode, and they're in the divine masculine energy. So I feel like this is talking about your twin. So we're going to throw it to the side. Because like I said, the twin's been trying very hard lately to get into this, you know, to insert themselves into these readings, because they know that a lot of you are on the precipice of, or you've already met your person. Okay. We've got the resistance card showing up here. It says secret admirer. Okay. Your person is your secret admirer. They're suppressing their feelings right now because they're waiting for the time to be right. For some of you, they may be a little shy in wanting to come forward and tell you how they feel. And it has to do with, you know, what they've gone through. They've gone through a lot of traumatic experiences in love, just like you have. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move forward. This first placement we're going to look at talks about what you're going to learn from your soulmate. Okay. So we've got the Two of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Swords. So you are going to learn, first of all, you know, how to make a choice. Okay. How to be, I feel like how to be your authentic self, because this card can talk about, like, you know, not only like where you want to be, but I feel like this is Spirit is saying with this card, even though this is not the normal definition of it, it's like how you want to be as well. You have a choice, not in only the people you entertain, but how you show up in those relationships as well. So I feel like with this Two of Wands, that's what you're learning, is like which side of you is the authentic person, which one is the real you, which is the one that doesn't wear the mask, because that's how you have to show up in this connection. Okay. Then we've got the Eight of Pentacles showing up here. And I feel like that Spirit's saying, you know, you're going to realize this person's going to show you that how to put in the work in a relationship to make it successful. Okay, with the Eight of Pentacles. And then with the Seven of Swords, you know, this can talk about planning. It can also speak of like you healing from betrayal, being stabbed in the back, cheated on, all those things. Okay, that the two of you are going to come together and help each other heal from the residual wounds. Okay, remember, you are initially and solely responsible for your healing. So you need to take care of the majority of it. I would say 90 to 95% of the healing needs to come from you. You are not to be slacking and, you know, oh, well, I deal with it when they get here, because no, it's going to be too damn late. Okay, because I've already had somebody come to me in the comments this past week telling me that their person has shown up. They did not do their healing, and now they are dealing with the fallout from that because they're walking around angry all the time. They're angry at their person and the person didn't do anything. So I'm telling you this to tell you what will happen. One of the things that could possibly happen, one of the scenarios, if you don't do what it is you're supposed to do, you stop being lazy, y'all, and just do what you're supposed to do. Okay, because if this relationship means as much to you as y'all tell me it does in the comments, then, you know, it should be a no-brainer for you to do the things you need to do to prepare for it. Okay, all right. So when it comes to you, Spirit is telling you it's time for you to cut off people and things that are no longer serving you in your life, so you can make way and make space for the new and the better. Okay, then we've got waiting on you. So, you know, I feel like your person is focusing on themselves. They're preparing themselves, but at the same time, you know, they're waiting on the both of you to come together. Then we've got platonic passion showing up here. It says, you didn't see it coming, but your heart is waking up to something deeper. The line between friend and lover is starting to get blurry. So for a lot of you, you are going to start out as friends with this person, which is, I feel like, is a beautiful thing, because it's a beautiful relationship when you not only love your person, but you like them as well. And I feel like this is the type of relationship you're going to be experiencing, where you actually genuinely like each other. You genuinely like being in each other's company and doing things and having experiences together. Okay, all right. All right, so we have the fall showing up here. So for some of you, you will be coming into a commitment with this person. This could be the next time that you see them, if the two of you are at a distance, because we had the Two of Wands show up here earlier, and they can talk about that as well. I also feel like, oh, let me say this, with that Two of Wands, when I was talking about what you're going to learn from the person, it's also talking about learning how to open yourself up and not hold yourself back at a distance as well with the Two of Wands. Okay, let me move on. So for some of you, the fall is meaning this might be when you meet your person. So you got time. Spirit is giving you leeway for you to focus on yourself, okay, and do the things you need to do, so that when this person comes in, you can show up ready and you don't, you know, end up getting caught with your pants down. Okay, all right. Then we got the surrender card. So your person, you know, they're surrendering to what is going on. They realize that they have to take their hands off the wheel and let Spirit drive the bus. Okay, okay, so again, we've got return. So this person is coming back because you shared past lives with each other. Okay, it's talking about second chances, opportunities, and, you know, making amends for some of you, because I get that storyline again. I've been getting it for everybody. This is not everybody's storyline. It's just a small percentage of you. There was some type of snafu, something happened. You had a false start with this new person, and, you know, I feel like this person is embarrassed about what happened, but they're coming back to make amends, to apologize if they owe an apology or whatever. You know, I don't know whose side it's on, but somebody owes somebody an apology, or it could be both of you. Take it as it resonates. Okay, you know your story, you know what it is. You don't have to tell me. I'm just telling you what Spirit is giving me. But for some of you, this person is coming in to fix what happened between the two of you in the past. Okay, all right, so the next placement we're going to take a look at represents an accurate portrayal of your person's personality. So let's see what Spirit is saying. Okay, so we have Knight of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy as well. And we have the Queen of Cups, this is Scorpio for me, okay? But it could also show up as Cancer or Pisces. Let me say this. When I call the signs, I'm telling y'all what the signs are because people like to know. But I'm reading for thousands of people. There are 12 signs in the zodiac. It doesn't mean this is the sign your person is going to be, okay? It could be a sign in their chart. Remember, you have several different signs. You got North Node, South Node, you know, rising sign, star sign, moon sign, Venus. You got all of the planets. You got a sign for where all the planets were when you were born. So just because this sign is coming up, it doesn't mean that it could be, you know, there's going to be their primary sign, their sun sign. It could be one of those other ones that I'm telling you, or not at all. Okay. All right. So with the Knight of Wands, this is someone who is ready to take a risk, ready to come forward because they know that love is a risk. This relationship is a risk, and they're ready to come in and, you know, take this risk with you. Okay. Then we also have the Temperance card. This is someone who is very balanced. Okay. This is also the soulmate card. Spirit telling you that this is your soulmate. This is someone who, you know, is about healing. They're healing themselves. They're going to come in healed, and, you know, they're going to help bring in and do their part to balance out the connection with you. Okay. And then with the Queen of Cups, this is someone very loving. They're psychic. Okay. They could even be more empathetic and more psychic than you are. They could have stronger abilities than you are. This person could be a seer. And with the Queen of Cups, like I said, this is talking about this person having a lot of love to give. So they're coming in, you know, with their heart open, ready to be in a relationship. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay, so this person is releasing things that no longer serve them, like we've talked about you need to be doing. They're coming in with their love offer here, because like I told you, for a lot of you, this person's coming in soon, because we got this eight of wands showing up here, and here's the love offer card. Then we have the third party showing up here. The reason why this is showing up is because when you and this person make it official, the people gonna start coming out the woodwork, and it doesn't just have to be this last person that that nobody wants to talk about. It could be other people from your past, because from what I'm reading in the comments, it's all kinds of people from the past that want to show up now that you're in something and you're happy. Okay. And then the same thing with your person. Your person's last person, that person is pretty much gonna show up, because this is somebody who has narcissistic tendencies, and they're like, how dare this person walk away? You don't walk away from them, they walk away from you. That type of shit. Okay. All right. So that's why it's imperative that you take your time, that you communicate with your person, all these things. Okay. So we've got mixed heart fog. It says mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Both of you are, I feel like, working through this at this time. Okay. Because you're in a heart fog because of the things you've experienced. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your side here, okay. Karmic relationship, that is your twin. Okay, we got love still burns, so I guess the twin still loves you. Then we've got masculine evolving. We throwing that to the side too. All of that, I told you, the twin is, they trying, baby. Trying, but don't nobody want to hear that shit. Because you had your chance, it's over with now. Okay. Okay, so you may, be having a busy lifestyle, or you may be heading towards that by, your career and your, or your businesses. If you're an entrepreneur picking up, then we've got the fantasizing card. This is talking about, I feel like both of you at times may fantasize about each other. Okay. And like what life's going to be like to be together. And I've told y'all that helps to bring your person in as well. So we have family echoes showing up here. It says old family patterns may be playing out in your love life. Until those echoes are healed, they'll keep repeating through new faces. So that's why Spirit is telling you to learn your shit. Because I keep telling you, Spirit is not above using the new person. Even though they're your holy grail, if you have not learned all the things you need to learn, or healed all the things you need to heal, they will bring this person in and make them trigger you so that you do what you need to do. So, and then what I don't want to happen is, if you're not completely and totally ready for this person, or you haven't done what you're supposed to do, and they come in, it could trigger the two of you to, you know, to go back into another separation. And so to me, that's worse, to have somebody come in, you get used to the person, then all of a sudden y'all fucking separated again. Okay. Because somebody didn't do what the fuck they were supposed to do. That's why I keep telling you, it will behoove you to do this work. Okay. All right, let's move forward. Okay, we're talking about the driving force of your person's intention to be with you. So we have 5 of Swords here. We have the 6 of Wands, and we have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is tired of feeling left out in the cold. Okay, they're tired of being mistreated by people. Look, they're hurt. Look at the flower here. Look how the stalk, or the stem, excuse me, not the stalk, but the stem is broken and it's hanging over. I feel like this represents your person. They're tired of going through shit and feeling like this and being left out in the cold. And, you know, I feel like watching other people find people and be happy, but, you know, they picking crazy people just like you was picking crazy people, okay? Because I take it like you want to take it, but I'm going to tell you the truth. You know, I'm going to keep it real. Your picker's fucked up. My picker's fucked up. If it wasn't fucked up, we wouldn't be here, right? We would be with our people. So that's why I'm trying to tell you. That is why Spirit is like, move out the way and let us take over, because we're going to show you what it is that you need. And it's not always about the outside package. That's why last week I was, you know, telling y'all to do away with the fucking list, because the list, you could find somebody that checks every fucking box on a box. You could find somebody that checks every fucking box on your list, and then they treat you like shit. So that's why I'm telling you, that kind of shit is arbitrary. That kind of shit to me is a way to keep people at a arm's length. Okay. I feel like just like you gave these crazies that you picked in the past, you gave them a chance. This is the person that you need to give a chance. If you don't give nobody else a fucking chance, is this soulmate. Because this is the person that's all about you and wanting to make sure you're happy. Okay. All right, so we got the 5 of Swords showing up here as well. This is talking about this person, you know, I told you, they tired of the mind games. They tired of being stabbed in the back, you know, being mistreated, all these things, left on red, cheated on, all these, you know, the things that, you know, represent the 5 of Swords. And it's also about winning at all costs. This person is ready to do what is necessary in order for them to have the type of, you know, love life they're wanting to have. And I feel like, you know, they feel like you're the one. You are their dream person with the 6 of Wands, okay? This can also talk about you being in the spotlight. They could be in the spotlight. You know, there could be just a lot of success and recognition. And I feel like when you and this person come together, there's going to be a lot of success and recognition in the relationship, okay? All right, let's clarify. Ooh, okay, hold on. Okay, so, you know, your person's had a lot of regrets about things that have happened in the past. And I feel like, you know, these are some of the things that they're cleaning up, okay? We got the Winter card showing up here. Like I said, you could be coming into union with your person in the winter. It could also talk about you and them, you know, already knowing each other and being in some form of commitment in the winter, okay? Then we have self-worth showing up here. That's what this is about. This is about, you know, you working on your self-worth, your person working on their self-worth, so that when you come together, you don't self-sabotage, because you realize you are worthy of this type of love. You are worthy of, hold on, let me get it. Where you go. You are worthy of having a love like this, where somebody hands you a cup that is overflowing like this, okay? Because I feel like this is what you've always wanted. And so Spirit is going to show you the type of person that's going to be able to give you that, okay? Then we have the Ascending card. Both of you are going through an ascension at this time, because you got to step into a new timeline to be able to experience this type of love with this person. And it's the same thing for your person, okay? All right. Yeah, so we've got Nourish here. It says self-growth, I don't know why the fuck I'm talking crazy today. It says self-growth, self-focused, and soul finding. Okay, that's what this person is doing. Okay, they're focusing on their self, and finding themselves, finding their soul, finding, you know, finding their stride, I feel like. Okay. All right. So when it comes to you, let's see what we're going to get for you. Hold on, because I might need to. Okay. You know what I hear? It's a song by Omarion called Icebox. You might want to look it up. Omarion. Omarion is how he spells his name. And it says Icebox. It's called Icebox. And in the song, Timbaland says, I got an icebox where my heart used to be. I got an icebox where my heart used to be. I'm so cold. And then it says, I'm so cold. I'm so cold. That's what I hear in my head. That's what Spirit is playing. So if you're showing up like this, Capricorn, you got to fix this shit. You got to fix this fucking shit here. You can't be no motherfucking ice block. Thank you for getting in a relationship with somebody. Okay? But we got interfering temptations and need spiritual healing here. I feel like that's your twin. This could be your twin as well. I just wanted to do that because Spirit played the song. That's what made me talk about it, because they played that song and it just made me laugh. So we gonna pull some more cards. Oh Lord. Okay, here you go. Here's your card. Here's your card right here. You working on self-insecurities. If you're not working on your self-insecurities, you need to be working on your self-insecurities, because when Spirit plays me a song, it's got to do with you. So I'm telling you, if you gotta, I get it. I get it. Okay, let me say this. When I say this to you, I'm not saying that I don't care about what you went through, because I do. But I don't care what anybody did to you, Capricorn. You got to get over this, because when you don't let it go, you're carrying this stuff into the next connection. And I just told you that there was somebody that is going through some shit with their person. They're with their person and unhappy because of their stuff that they have to heal. So I'm trying to circumvent that. I don't want that happening with y'all. Okay. Like I said, it ain't on me, because I did what the fuck I need to do. They showed me what it was and I did it pronto, because I don't want to allow anybody or anything else from the past to mess up my fucking connection. And you need to be looking at it the same way. You know how y'all go hard for these things y'all really want? You really want this. But I feel like some of y'all think all you need to do is sit and look pretty and or look handsome and it's just gonna come to you. But no, I keep telling y'all, this is not for free. You have to do the work in order to, you know, be ready for this person, because this person is taking it seriously and doing the work for you. Okay? Okay. Okay, we got the feeling trap card. I feel like that's the twin. Okay, so we got make a move. It says swipe, speak, show up. Whatever your move is, now's the time to make it. Waiting won't align you. Action will. So Spirit is telling you, make a move. Fucking work on yourself. Do what you need to do, Capricorn. Because I'm telling you, this person comes in and you ain't ready. Don't be screaming at me in the damn comments, because that's on you. Because I keep telling y'all week after week what you need to do. And this is not, I told you, this ain't the type of channel where we just sit here and I tell you what the cards say and that's it. I'm giving you remedies. I'm giving you, you know, solutions. I'm not saying the things that I say, that's the only way to do it, but I'm giving you examples for you to, as like a jump start for you to start moving in the direction that you need to move in. Okay. If you feel like you got analysis paralysis or whatever. Okay. All right. Oh, excuse me. The next placement is talking about how this person truly feels about you. Okay. So we have Ten of Wands showing up here. We have the Knight of Swords, air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and the Knight of Cups, water sign, or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this person is, you know, I feel like they see that you've been burdened. They see you've been through a lot of stuff with this Ten of Wands, and that you got a lot of baggage. See, so they can see it. Okay, they can see some of you got the ice box. don't know why that made me laugh. I don't know why that song made me laugh like that about this, but it's just funny. Spirit is just funny to me. Anyway, we got the Knight of Swords showing up here. This person, you know, they know that you're the one. They're wanting to come in and sweep you off your feet with the Knight of Swords. Not rescue you, sweep you off your feet, because you're supposed to rescue your damn self. That's the point of this separation. It's for you to do your own rescuing. And then when you rescued yourself, then the fairy tale rescue can come. Okay? Then we got the Knight of Cups showing up here. This person, like I said, you know, they feel like you are worth it. They want to open themselves up, put their heart in their sleeve, lay all the cards out on the table and tell you exactly how they feel, because they feel like you're the one and they want to be with you. All right. Okay, we have the mirroring card. So you and this person are mirroring each other. And then signs. This person is, you know, listening to the signs from Spirit. Then we got chasing. Okay, this card comes up a lot. So this person's going to be in hot pursuit. They're going to be, you know, resilient and coming after you. Okay, they're going to be showing you, going above and beyond to show you how much they want to be with you. Okay, because I feel like some of y'all ain't never had this happen where somebody chased you. I feel like a lot of y'all always been the one chasing. Okay, and so now this is going to be a real man. Or like I said, oh, maybe for some of y'all, you know, the woman may just show you interest and allow you to chase her. Okay, it's gonna be different, because there's some women out there who will chase some damn men. They don't care, you know. Okay, hold on. Oh Lord, here they go. Okay, so your twin is emotionally withdrawn and they got bipolar disorder. Okay, so we're gonna throw these cards over here because don't nobody care. We got the stars are aligning for you and this person to come together, is what Spirit is telling you, okay? And then we have divine timing. It's happening in divine timing. It says things may feel slow or uncertain, but the universe is right on time. Love is unfolding exactly when it's meant to, okay? You, like I said, you cannot control this. And those of you who ain't healing, you just dragging your feet, you slowing it down. So if you want it to speed up, you're going to have to show Spirit that you about it, that you going to do what it is you're supposed to do. Because I'm telling you, Spirit will make your ass wait if you don't do what you're supposed to do, or put you in a situation where you feel the effects of what they're telling you, okay? All right, let's move on. So now we're going to get some cards to describe your person, you and your person's relationship in the future, okay? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords, the Empress towards Libra energy, Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart towards Virgo Capricorn. So you and this person are going to move towards each other slowly with a long-term, stable, and committed connection, okay? With the love offer for each other, and it's going to move slowly as friends, which is good. With the Eight of Swords, you know, this is about you and this other person becoming unstuck, realizing that there are relationships out here who are, you know, that are healthy, where you're not going to be stuck in your head. You're going to always know where the other person stands, and vice versa. As long as you're forthcoming, this person is going to be forthcoming, and the two of you are going to have a meeting of the minds, okay? There will be a lot of communication, a lot of action between the both of you, because this person is going to make sure that they do what they need to do. They step up and talk to you and let you know, everything that's going on with them. They're going to be transparent. Then we have the Empress card, and the Empress is talking about, you know, both of you standing in your power, knowing your worth and getting in, you know, more in touch with your softer side. So opening yourself up more emotionally, okay? Putting down the icebox. Let me clarify. Ooh, I don't know why that made me laugh. It just made me laugh. Okay, so this person is letting go of pride and ego because this fell upside down. They are, you know, focusing on the guidance from Spirit, okay? And they're choosing to come towards you at this crossroads here, or waiting. This could also talk about them waiting for you to make your choice. They're wanting you to choose them, of course, because they've already chosen you. They spying on you. It says social network information, different ways. This person is spying on you. They're watching you. Okay. I told you, for a lot of you, they right there. You see them on a regular basis. You don't even realize it's them. Okay, so we got thorns, painful love. That's the twin. We're going to throw that away. All right, some of y'all are holding on to past karma. You're holding on to grudges. These grudges need to be forgiven, especially if it's for the twin. Those of you that be screaming in the comments, if I say the word twin in the reading, you need to go heal that shit, because it shouldn't matter. Because like I said, I don't particularly care to hear about the twin neither. But if it comes up and it's something that needs to be said, yeah, I wanna hear what needs to be said, because I don't want to be blindsided by somebody I no longer want to deal with. Okay, but I'm not angry at them. I wish them the best. Do it, but I don't want to be no part. I don't want to have no parts of them. That's the way I feel about it. Okay, so we got connection broken. That's the connection broken with the twin. Hold on. Let me see if I can get another card. See, you go look, just looking for a good time. I can't show that on the screen. Okay, so your new person is going to be admiring your beauty, okay, or your handsomeness, okay? Make it fit, guys. Okay, there's the twin. Once a cheetah. Okay, hold on. They keep trying their best to push their weight in here. See? Holding you back. Holding you back. It says you're dimming your light to keep the peace. Love should never require self-abandonment. So when you hold on to these grudges and things, it's like this person is basically, because they're still in your energy and you're holding on to that shit, and it's keeping them there, and it's keeping you from progressing, from moving forward. So that's why it's important for you to let go of these things. Okay? Let me get one more. See if something else, what else falls. It says physical passion. It says this connection is charged with desire. Just make sure hearts aren't getting lost in the heat. Okay? So you need to make sure, as you're progressing through this connection, that you know what's going on and stuff like that. Make sure this person is being transparent, but I feel like they're going to be. I feel like you're not even going to have to ask. All right. Okay, so now we're going to get some messages from your person's higher self. Let's see what they want to tell you. Okay, so we have I love you, and we have faith. Okay, it says I have faith and hope in our connection and in us. I know you have been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than the both of us. I know that we are destined to be together, and I have faith I have faith in God that they will find the way for us. Okay, right? I hear that song again. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember who sings it. It says, hold on, I'm coming. That's what I hear in my head. Hold on, I'm coming. Like that. That's what I hear. Okay. And so it says, I love you. This card, it says, my love for you is infinite. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into this infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you in my heart, nothing can compare. Okay? It says, remember always, my love, that I love you. Okay? All right. We're going to get a few more here from them, and then we'll get some messages from Spirit. Okay. So we have interference. It says, I wish I had more control over my life right now, but there are others who are influencing me and interfering with my ability to find my own way. All right. Then we have tribe. It says, with all of our shared interests and goals, we could easily be a part of the same community. I told you some of y'all are in the same friend group. Okay. You hang around the same people. Okay. Then we have effortless. It says the universe supports our union and our love will happen effortlessly. Okay. All right. Let's get some messages from Spirit. See what they want to tell you. Look at all these cards from your ex-person. Okay. Okay, so it says quiet moments. It says seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. Okay, so you need time to yourself to figure out you know, to get clarity about certain things in your life. Veil of illusion. It says, lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. Okay? Shield of resistance. This lady got she got a plastic bag over her head. What are the pictures on these? It says, employ your shield of resistance, guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strengths in love and career. But just don't put no bag over your head. That's what Spirit said. Don't put no bag over your head. I don't know why this reads make me laugh like that. I just got the damn giggles. I don't know why. Okay, so let's get some more messages from your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. Okay, your person says, everything is happening in divine timing. Our favorite, right? We've been hearing that all through the read. You are my heart's desire. Your messages mean more to me than you'll ever know. And then we have, I want to have a family with you. Okay, one more. Our union is inevitable. I just hear that song in my head. Hold on, I'm coming. That's what they're telling you, your person. Okay. Okay. They say you inspire them. They feel the sexual tension. They look for you everywhere. And then they watch your social media. It's like I said, this person watching the hell out of you. They feel so happy with you. Okay. All right. Let's get just a few more, and then we'll get these. We'll get some cards, some romantic fairy oracle cards. It says, I've never felt about anyone the way I feel about you. Let's see. You are my everything. Okay. My love for you is the best part of life. Okay. Now the romantic fairy oracles. Okay, we have perfect match. Okay, it says you complete each other in the most harmonious way. Okay, and it says there, look, it say twin flame union on here, heart, body, mind, and soul. Okay, let me throw this. Look, they even coming out in the damn oracle cards. It says rendezvous, a private getaway for two is calling you. Then we have you are worthy. It says your worth doesn't depend on the other person. That's what I tell y'all. You know, that's the point of you being single right now, for you to understand that you don't need anybody in your life to be happy. Okay, this person is just supposed to be an addition, like a cherry on top or the whipped cream. All the rest of the sundae is you and your life. Okay. Then we've got psychic connection. It says your communication goes beyond mere words. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to continue on with the new love series by doing another spread on you and your soulmate. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Capricorn. Overall energy for this week's reading is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is talking about doing the work. So I feel like you are working on yourself. You're leveling up. You're doing what you need to do in order to prepare for this new person to show up. Okay. Then we've got the Two of Wands. This is talking about being at a crossroads, being at a distance from your person. It can also, speak of you needing to make a decision when the time comes, but you are not alone in that decision because Spirit is there with you to help you make it. It's going to be between you and the new and the old, right? Then we have the Wheel of Fortune showing up here. This is Sagittarius energy. It is talking about, destiny, fate, good luck in your love life. And with the wheel, it is talking about you and this person, you and your soulmate coming together. With the Five of Cups, this is crying over spilled milk, okay? These three cups here, normally the person is staring at those cups, but I feel like, because you're looking away, this can talk about, possibly you you know, being ready to move away from what has happened, the past things, in order to head towards this Two of Cups, which is talking about you and the soulmate, okay? Then with the Ten of Wands, this is talking about burdens. I feel like, you know, you are carrying these burdens around. I feel like you are trying to do the work to put them down. That's why that Eight of Pentacles is showing up. And then when you do that, it's going to cause a Tower moment, Scorpio energy. And this is talking about, you know, just a demolishing of your old foundation in order for a new foundation to show up. And there's going to be a lot to celebrate with this Three of Cups, okay? So we're going to start, Capricorn, by clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have planning romantic dates. You and this person are going to go on a lot of beautiful dates together. But like I said, you're going to be dating with intention, okay? You may both have a busy lifestyle because you got a lot going on. But I feel like you are going to make time to have fun with each other. Okay, we've got the Family Echoes card showing up here. This says old family patterns may be playing out in your love life. Until those echoes are healed, they'll keep repeating through new faces. So this is Spirit telling you, what is that song? Smiling faces. Da, 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 da. I can't remember who's singing. I think, is it the Temptations? I don't know, but that's what I heard when I saw this, when I read this about this card. But anyway, I feel like what Spirit is talking about with this card is that it's not just the things that you've gone through in your romantic relationships. There are family dysfunctional things that you have to take a look at as well. Because if you got mommy and daddy issues, I don't care what gender you are, those things will come up in your relationship, and you could inadvertently start to take them out on your person because you have not healed them, okay? All right, let's move forward. Let's get some cards for your person. So we have the nostalgia card here, and we've got the mask. So your person is wearing a mask, the soulmate, and, you know, it is because the time is not right for the two of you to come together. So they're, you know, if they're around you, because I tell you, for a lot of you, this person is watching you, not just online. If you're not at a distance from this person, they're somewhere, like like I said, you could be in the same friend group. You know, you could work together, or they could frequent your place of business. It could be a lot of different ways this person could be in your life. But I feel like, you know, they are watching you and waiting for the time to be right for them to make themselves known. And with the nostalgia card, this is about them looking back at their past, trying to heal their echoes, whether they're family echoes or relationship echoes, or, you know, so on and so forth. Okay. So let's pull one more card for them. So we have, yeah, memories, see? Reminiscing, dwelling, looking at the bittersweet things, and, you know, doing whatever they need to do to prepare for the two of you to come together, okay? So the first placement, the first question we're going to talk about is, how does this person indicate that they're an extension of you, okay? So we have the World, all signs, and we have the Fool, which is Aries energy. So this is about, you know, the fact that the both of you are closing out old cycles, okay? Opening, you know, overcoming personal challenges and opening up new doors and opportunities for yourself. And then with the Fool, this is about your, you know, that person, I told you, you're each standing on an opposite precipice, and you're about to be ready to jump when the time comes. And so with the Fool, this is about your person, Spirit saying your person is, you know, navigating to the edge and ready, you know, getting ready to jump. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Let me start with them. So yeah, they're stepping into their divine masculine energy. They could have tattoos, male or female, and you may have met this person in the fall or this next fall, because it's fall right now. You could be coming together with this person in the fall. Okay. All right. Or coming into, you know, a committed relationship. So this person is searching for clarity, for truth. You know, they're going to come in with truth, make their intentions known, and be honest about their feelings. Okay. And forthcoming is what I hear. Okay. So when it comes to you, okay, look, they're showing up on your side too, divine masculine energy. And it says butterfly feelings when I'm with you. So this is how this person is going to make you feel. They're going to give you butterflies. I hear Michael Jackson in my head. Butterflies. Okay. Okay. We got the bad timing card here. It says the universe isn't punishing you. It's protecting what isn't fully aligned yet. What's truly meant for you won't miss you. So you got healing to do on your side, and your person has healing to do on their side. It's not just about that. I've been telling all the signs this, and I'm telling you this now. There are also weak points in different areas of your life that you have to look at. Like, for instance, if you're not doing what you came here to do for a career, if you've always wanted to start a business, if there's something specific that you've always wanted to do, now is the time for you to be proactive and take steps in order to head in the direction of what, where it is you want to go. Because you can't just sit there and assume that one day somebody's going to knock on your door with your dream job, or somebody's going to knock on the door and request services for you doing, for you to do some type of thing for them for whatever that business is you've always wanted to start. So you have to start to take baby steps. I ain't telling you go into work tomorrow and quit your job. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you to start moving in the direction of the type of person, you feel like you need to be, or you feel like you've always wanted to be. Okay. I don't know why the hell I'm stuttering. This could be this person being nervous. I'm all in this energy. Okay. Look, because see, we got afraid to love here. It says it's natural to guard your heart, but remember, every leap of faith is a chance for a beautiful landing. So this is the reason why you and your person, these are the reasons right here. I hear that. What's that other song? It's another song. Give me a reason to love you. I can't remember who sings that song. It's an older song. Somebody tell me in the comments. I'm not gonna sing it, but these are the reasons why you and this person are not together right now. Somebody fucking scared. Either it's you, them, or the both of y'all. Y'all are mirroring each other. So you probably do both have your reasons to be afraid, right? But like I told you, the more you work on yourself and you heal yourself, you deal with these things like the family echoes and, being more assertive in your life and fixing the areas of your life you need to, it's going to move this along. You're going to step, you're going to step further and further away of being, from being afraid to love. And it's going to start to work on this bad timing. Okay. So like I said, you got to do what it is you need to do to prepare for this connection. You got to keep going and not stop. Okay, so the next placement we're going to look at talks about soul complement. It says, how does this person amplify Capricorn or show them how to be better? So, oh, you got some beautiful cards, Capricorn. Woo. So you got the King of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, towards Virgo, Capricorn, and you have the Sun, Leo energy. So this person is going to show you, I feel like, in every way possible, that you make them happy, that the two of you are soulmates, that, you can have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship with each other. You can pick up the pieces and go on to have a positive existence when it comes to love, okay? All right, let's clarify. So some of you may be coming together in the spring or getting into some type of commitment with each other in the spring. And then we have the family card. This person, of course, wants to have a family with you, or combine families, or both, okay? Okay, we have fantasy. It says daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. So this person fantasizes about, not just about being with you and being in the relationship, but I feel like what it's going to be like for the two of you to have a life together, okay? So we got your twin showing up here, cuff controlling lover, and bottled up emotions. This could be you, though, with these bottled up emotions, because if that afraid to love card is showing up, it's because somebody's suppressing. Somebody's not healing what they need to heal. So I'm going to tell you, like I always tell you, you got to dig down deep and get that shit out. Get it out, okay? Because look, we got abusive, drunken love. If if you're drinking your feelings, if you're gummy in your feelings and taking some, to have you some weed, or you're smoking your feelings, whatever you're doing, you need to deal with them, okay? And then we've got waiting on you. This person is waiting on you, okay? And look, they moving in silence because there's the moon, all right? Okay, then we have commitment. See, commitment issues. This shit is coming up, just coming up. So y'all can't be telling me you ready to be in a relationship with somebody, because all these cards that's coming up are coming up from your side, Capricorn. So you know, what's going on, Capricorn? What is happening? It says commitment issues. Someone here is afraid to fully commit, whether they admit it or not. Emotional walls are high and avoidance is running the show. Okay, there is nothing wrong with having commitment issues, being afraid to love, all these things. What I'm trying to tell you is you are on a clock, right? Because you're wanting to come together with this person. For some of you, this person is showing up in the spring, right? Which is right around the corner, because we're about to, if you live in the States, we're about to step into winter, which means the next season is spring. So you got about what, 3 months to try to get your damn self together so that you know, you can be prepared for this person coming in. So, you know, stop dragging your damn feet, Capricorn, and do what it is you need to do. All right. Okay, let's move on. The next placement we're going to look at talks about what is it you haven't learned so far when it comes to this situation. So Spirit is telling you, Strength card, Leo energy, and with the 9 of Pentacles, you have not yet learned how to stand in your power, know your worth, and also to be single and do it in an enjoyable way. There's nothing wrong with being single. Being single is not a curse. Okay? This is a beautiful thing, all right? Look, you can go where you want to go, do what you want to do. You ain't got nobody in your ass. You ain't got nobody asking where you're going. It's whatever you feel like you want to do. The world is your fucking oyster, and you need to start to look at it like that, because you have to not need this person in order to have them, is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Then we got the Strength card. Spirit is also telling you with the Strength card, you got to build up your courage, right? You have to know that you can have a beautiful life even though you've been through fucking chaos in the past, okay? This is about you believing in yourself with the Strength card. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. That's what you haven't learned, because once you're able to stand in these two energies, your life is going to open up for you like an oyster, okay? All right, let's clarify. Because see, look, you got somebody, look, love offer coming in, and it says willing to go through hell with you, okay? There are people that wish they would give body parts to have somebody that would be willing to go through hell with them in this lifetime, okay? So I'm telling you, you are blessed, but you have to look what fell off the top of the deck. I love you to the moon and back. You got all these beautiful ass cards. And if you don't get yourself together, you gonna fuck this shit up, Capricorn. You know I'm gonna tell you the goddamn truth. You gonna fuck it up. Look, how you rushing shit and you got fucking commitment issues. Oh my God. Come on, Capricorn. Come on, Caps. Come on now. Come on now. How you rushing shit, but you afraid to love? You got commitment issues. How does that make any sense? Make it make sense, Capricorn. Make it make fucking sense. Okay? Come on now. You look, you over here and you over there. You gotta decide. Look, this is like you saying, and this is no type of mean thing that I'm saying to anybody that's dealing with weight or has weight issues. But this is like you saying you gonna lose weight, and then you go to the fucking store and try to try on a size 2 fucking pair of pants when you know you fucking can't wear it. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. What you doing don't make no sense. I understand you want to be with your person. I understand. This is like a dream of yours, and it's your dream person coming, but don't you want to prepare? Don't you want to prepare? Some of you do need to get in the gym and get yourself together. Okay? Some of you do need to find out what it is you need to do, you want to do when it comes to your career and stuff like that, and start to do it. You have all these things that you have going on, and some of you got to heal your fucking shit. Okay? You need to go heal your fucking self. Okay? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like I said, I can say that to you because I did what the fuck I needed to do when it came to healing. And like all these other things I'm telling you about the career, I fixed my shit when it came to the career. And when it comes to get in the damn gym, you see these clothes I got on, right? Look at my bra. I am working out. So I'm trying to tell you, get yourself together. Stop being so consumed with this other person that you starting to ignore yourself. Because I'm telling you, this is the whole lesson, that the focus always needs to be on you. You number one. Look out for number one. That's what Spirit is saying. Look out for number one, because if you don't take care of yourself, nobody else is going to take care of yourself, Capricorn. And you know I'm going to keep it real. Okay? Because if you couldn't do these things, Spirit wouldn't have you here watching this video and being told these things if they didn't believe you could do it. If they didn't believe you couldn't come through all this shit you've been through and come out on top, we wouldn't be talking about it. Okay? If you didn't have a timeline where you're going to be successful, we wouldn't be talking about this. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, Spirit believes in you. I believe in you. It's time for you to start fucking believing in yourself and stop with the commitment issues. Stop with the being afraid to love. Like I said, if you heal yourself, all of these things will dissipate. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not saying you ain't going to be nervous, but you will feel decidedly different if you start to do the work and stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. Nobody wants to do it. Do you think I fucking want to go to the gym? No, I don't want to go to the gym. No, I don't want to work out. I don't. But I know that when I step to my person, I want to be like, yeah, bitch. Yes, it's me. I want to step with confidence, right? So I gotta do what I gotta do. Just like you gotta do what you gotta do. Everybody got that point, that one sore spot that they don't like. But this is about you becoming the type of person that deserves to have this type of connection that is aligned with it. Let me say that, because I feel like you deserve it regardless. But this is about you being aligned with it. And in order for you to be aligned with it, you got to think differently. You got to say different things. You got to move differently. And in order for you to do that, you got to fix your shit, Capricorn. It's just that fucking simple. Okay? All right, let's move on. So the next question is, hold on, because I lost my place hollering at y'all. Okay, the next one is, what's the lesson? What is it you haven't learned so far? Or is it, wait a minute. Oh, it's not that. We're on 3 on 4. Okay. What is it? Yeah. What is it you've missed so far? What's the blessing? What is it you've missed so far while focusing on the negatives or the worry or the doubt? Because you've been focusing a lot on that with these cards that's coming out here. Okay. We got 2 cards that fell here. We have 7 of Cups and we have the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. Okay, so what's the blessing? You have this beautiful love. You have this beautiful relationship that's coming your way. And you're both making the choice to be in this connection with each other. Then we got the 7 of Cups here, talking about having options, choices, and being confused. But I feel like this is about you having choices now. Choices of who you want to be with. But know this too. Because you got options, it don't mean that they all quality, okay? Like I told you, this is about quality and not quantity. Because look at these cups. Look at some of this shit in these cups. It's a snake in this damn cup. What the hell is a damn dragon in this cup? It's like, what is this, a ghost in this cup? So you gotta realize that this is about you using your discernment and knowing that, yes, you're opening up to a new timeline, but you still got to move in a different way. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay. So your person is putting an end to certain things with the conclusion card. They are, having moments of solitude. This is like the Hermit card for me. This person is, like I said, they're working on themselves. They're taking this seriously. They know what it takes, what it's going to take for them to be in this relationship with you, and they're doing it. So you're going to have a lot of chemistry with this person. There's going to be a lot of attraction, a lot of spark, a lot of passion with each other. Okay, let's get some cards for you. Okay, you got all these cards. Don't fuck this shit up, Capricorn. Come on, man. Okay, so we got the Love is Fading card. That's about your damn twin. So we got wine and dine. You and this person going to be going out, having a good time with each other. Like I said, you got this chemistry. You have this soulmate. It says deeply in love, 2 peas in a pod. You getting all the best fucking cards out of this damn deck. You've been getting all the best cards since the damn reading started. You got the Sun, which is the strongest card in the deck. But you keep on, you gonna mess this up, Capricorn, if you don't do what it is you need to do. Okay, we got the Walking Away card. It says, walking away isn't failing, it's choosing yourself. When the path no longer serves you, it's time to move on. There are things that some of you are still entertaining that you need to walk away from. Just because this is a ring here, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be some fucking relationships with your family. It could be relationships with friends who are not really friends. It could be a lot of different things. It could just be, like I told you, a dead-end job. It could be, you know, you not taking care of yourself the way you need to. It could be a myriad of different things, but you're the catalyst. You're the one that can make the change. We can talk about it all day long. We can believe in you all day long, but if you don't do what it is you need to do, I mean, what are you expecting to happen? Because I'm telling you, don't think. See, some of y'all think that because this person is coming and because this person is a reward because you walked away from this other person, that you don't have to do nothing. That they just gonna come in and y'all just gonna ride off into the fucking sunset like motherfucking Bonnie and Clyde, but it ain't gonna be like that if you don't fix your shit. Because I keep telling y'all, when you get into a relationship with somebody, all this stuff that you've buried and shoved down is gonna come up. So you got to be ready for it. And I told you there's somebody in the comments that just talked about they got together with their person and they running around angry at the person when the person didn't even do nothing because they didn't heal their shit. So I'm telling you, and I told you, Spirit is not above sending in people to test you and also to make this person act crazy to show you what the fuck you need to work on too. So we've got the same page. It says you want the same thing and you're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically is what Spirit is telling you, okay? All right, so the next placement we're going to look at is what's the warning? It says, what can you learn that's going to help you to maintain this connection in a healthy manner? Okay, so Spirit is telling you, we have the Nine of Wands and we have the King of Cups, which for me is Cancer, but this card could also represent Pisces or Scorpio. So what Spirit is saying is what's going to help you to maintain this connection healthily is to get rid of these, heal yourself and get rid of these damn wands that you got here with the Nine of Wands. And then with the King of Cups, balance yourself out. This is about you finding balance in your life. Okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay, so unawakened, that's your twin. So we have, look, we got the answer is no, and we have crossroads. So this person, your person is at a crossroads, okay? They could be, you know, focusing on dead ends, like places in their life where, you know, things didn't work out so that they don't repeat those things with the answer is no. And then, look, we got the conflict. It says clashing, differences, incompatibility. This could be talking about some shit going on with them and their ex. Because as I've told y'all, their ex is the type of person where, you know, you don't walk away from them. They you know, they let you go. You don't go. That type of attitude is the type of attitude this person has. So this person going to be having some damn tantric sex. I said, ooh, okay. And then Two of Cups, strong connection, mutual attraction. You getting all the best damn cards, Capricorn, but your energy is screaming that you ain't doing shit to help yourself. That's what Spirit. Look, we got open relationship showing up here. It says an open relationship isn't for the faint-hearted. Set clear rules, communicate, and be respectful of boundaries. Explore with care. So I feel like this is just talking about this person coming in and you having to basically choose between the old and the new. I feel like that's what this is. This is like the Three of Swords here. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and move on. So when it comes to the last placement, it says what's heartwarming. It says, what do you need to know for the future? What positives will this person bring into your life moving forward? Okay. So we got the Hangman, which is Pisces energy. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart towards Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so this person is going to show you with this Hangman how to let go of things that are no longer serving you, okay? With the Hangman, all right? How to look at things from a different perspective, all right? And then with the Knight of Pentacles, they're going to show you, I feel like, the good things about taking your time with the Knight of Pentacles, about, you know, how to be ambitious, but also be slow and steady about something, like to set a goal. All right. Like the two of you setting a goal to have an amazing connection, but also know that you don't have to go 100 miles an hour to get there. You can take your time to get there, okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay, so this person is releasing things that no longer serve them. The two of you, you know, they recognize who you are. Okay, so the soul recognition card, and they're working on boosting their self-worth. Because like I told you, they got chipped away, things chipped away just like you did, you know, with the person that they were with who really didn't care about how whatever was going on in their connection, how it affected him or her. Okay, so we have time. It says waiting, cycles, moments. So this person is trying to be patient and wait just like you are. Then we have obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. So I feel like they are moving in silence about what they're doing. This could also be questions that they may have about you because they observe you. And I feel like they're very excited to get to know you because they, you know, there are things that they see. And I'm sure they want to know, you know, why this, why that. Okay. So for you, we have transforming and letting go. Okay. So it's about you, like I said, letting go of that shit. Okay. Letting go of the tea and the drama. Letting go of people who always sneak around and lie about things like your twin. Okay. And then this is also about, you know, you and this person gradually working on bettering this connection with each other. Okay. All right. One more card. Look at the cards, Capricorn. Please do not fuck this up. I'm gonna ask you again. Please do not fuck. You have gotten, of all I've done, what are you, the 10th sign? I have done 9 other reads and nobody else has gotten all these cards that you've gotten. So I'm trying to tell you, you got a beautiful blessing coming. I'm not saying that other people aren't blessed too, but you got like some like fucking amazing cards in this reading. Okay. And so Spirit is showing you what, you know, what is coming towards you. But, you know, you gotta stop the self-sabotage. That's all I can tell you, Sagittarius. About to call you Sagittarius, Capricorn. You have to stop the self-sabotage. Okay. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay. So we got ride or die here. It says, this is about unwavering loyalty, the kind that stays through thick and thin. If you've got a ride or die by your side, cherish and defend them fiercely. Okay, so this is somebody, a relationship where you ain't going nowhere and this person ain't going nowhere. But I'm telling you, if you don't mess, if you can fuck it up, if you don't mess up, you know, if you don't fix your shit, fix your shit, Capricorn, fix it. Okay. All right, let's get some messages from Spirit. Then we're going to get some messages from your person. Okay, so we've got be here now. It says practice mindfulness to be present in the moment and gain insight. Then we have valley of shadows. It says step into the enveloping valley of shadows. Here fears are faced and the courage is forged in dimly lit paths. Okay, this is about you facing your fears. It's scary. Nobody wants to do it, but you can do it, Capricorn. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here talking about this. Then we've got hear what's unsaid. Tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express. Listen deeply. Listen to your spiritual team. Listen to your intuition. Sit in the stillness, like meditate and listen to what's being said to you. Okay. All right. Let's get some messages from your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. Okay, so we've got opening up. Okay, it says, I'm getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's true, unconditional, and everlasting type of love. I want you to know that I'm trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words. But I know I have to do this, and you need to hear them. Okay? All right, let's get a few more. Okay, this person is ready to commit to you 100%. Then we have life without you is meaningless. And then we have I won't ever stop loving you. Okay, let's get a few more. Okay, we have wanderlust. It says I have so much more I want to experience before I'll be ready to settle down with you. Okay, Then we have culture. It says there are cultural norms and expectations that I need to overcome before we can be really happy together. Because remember, you're coming from two different backgrounds. Then we have journey. I see a journey in our future. Is this how we'll meet? Okay. And then because some of y'all could meet, you know, while you're traveling. That's why I tell you, get out, enjoy your life. Separation. Even though we're not together right now, our separation is only temporary. We've already had so many lifetimes together, and we have so many more to come. All right. Okay. So let's get these romantic fairies cards. Okay. Woo. They just spitting out the cards. It says magnetism. There's a gravitational pull to each other. Okay. Then we have manifesting the one. It says very soon your true love will arrive. Soulmate. You have found your romantic counterpart. I'm telling you, if I wasn't sitting here pulling these damn cards, I would think somebody stacked the deck for y'all. All these damn cards that's coming out for y'all. All these beautiful cards. Not that you don't deserve them, but I'm just saying. You getting all this stuff. That's why I said you need to kick yourself in the ass, Capricorn, and get it together. So we got freedom. It says healthy space and room to breathe. Self-love. Love yourself first. Love language, acts of service. Actions speak louder than words. And then we have, oh God, twin flame union. Heart, body, mind, and soul. So we're going to throw that over to the side. Okay, Capricorn. Like I said, you got this. You can do this. You can fix your life. You can come from chaos and still have a beautiful ending, okay? Or a beautiful rest of your life. I don't want to say it like that, like it's the end, because it's not. It's just, it's a new beginning, but your mindset has to change along with it, okay? All right, Capricorn, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome back to Lee's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh. And today we are going to keep moving forward with the new love readings, okay, about you and your soulmate. By doing another spread. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so if you want to see me read live, I will be reading live on the channel on the 30th of December, which is Tuesday, at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, I'm reading with Yumaya from Soul of Yumaya. And she is in the UK, so I have to read earlier in the day so that she's able to read, you know, at a time, you know, when she's still awake, because we're 6 hours apart. Okay. All right. So they're stealing my videos. So that's why this is here. And you will hear this being said over and over again down in the track of the video. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, Capricorn. Overall energy for this week's reading is the King of Swords. This is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like this is talking about, you know, you stepping into this energy where, you know, you are top shelf just like your person. Not to say that you're not, but, you know, you got to work on yourself. This person works on themselves to become, you know, the top shelf person that they are. And so this is about you doing that so that you can have discernment and you can pick and choose who the hell you want to be in a relationship with and who you don't. Okay. Underneath this is the Page of Cups, water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is the Pisces card. And for some of you, don't take this message if it's not for you. It's only for a small amount of you. You had a false start with your soulmate. And this is about your person coming back in and apologizing if they need to, or whatever the two of you need to do. You know your story, and make amends so you can move forward. Okay, and when I talk about this, excuse me, I am talking about the soulmate. I am not talking about the twin. Those of you who still going through whatever you're going through with them twins and you haven't walked away, this is not that type of reading. The stuff that I'm talking about is about the new person. Everybody that watches this channel on a regular basis, okay, if you Capricorn, these are people who have made the decision to walk away from the twin and they're heading towards a soulmate. So some of you in the comments been kind of confused about what's going on, but we're not talking about no twin no more. We're talking about the soulmate, okay? So we got the Page of Swords showing up here. This is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is talking about you being watched. You are watching your person as well. This can also speak of delays, because there are things that you have to take care of and things that your person has to take care of before the two of you can come together, okay? And with the King of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is talking about, you know, preparation for the two of you to come together. Like, you know, talking about your person being somebody very protective. This is going to be a very passionate connection. You know, it's going to be, you know, exactly what it is you want. It's going to be something that's going to make you happy, because we got the Sun card showing up here. This is Leo energy, and that's what it's talking about, contentment and happiness and you coming together with your soulmate. So we're going to start by clarifying this King of Swords, okay? Okay, so your twin is telling you they're going to see you in the next lifetime. You are coming from relationships where you've had a lot of, you know, a lot of tea and drama with this card. And, you know, you got to understand, Capricorn, that everything is going to happen in divine timing. It says things may feel slow or uncertain, but the universe is right on time. Love is unfolding exactly when it's meant to. Okay, you cannot rush this or force this. It's going to happen when the time is right. Okay. Let's pull some cards for your person. Okay, when it comes to your person, they're wearing a mask at this time. And the reason why is because it is not time for you to know who they are, or if you know who it is, it's not time for the two of you to come together. So we've got the conflict card showing up here. It says clashing, differences, incompatibility. I feel like these are things that your person has experienced in past connections, past relationships, and they are working on trying to heal these things, okay? All right. So the first placement we're going to look at talks about a summary of 2025 when it comes to your love life. So the cards that fell, 5 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and we've got the 9 of Cups. So Spirit is telling you, you have a wish coming true this year, or you had a wish come true this year, or you're still in the timeline of having it come true with the 9 of Cups, okay? This is about a passionate, fiery new beginning between you and your person, okay? A new love beginning between the both of you. And with the 5 of Swords, this can either talk about an ending to, you know, the breadcrumbing, the backstabbing, the lies, all of the things that can happen, you know, the mind games with the 5 of Swords, or it can talk about you winning at all costs, okay? So we're going to start, we're going to move forward by clarifying. Okay, so your person's been through a lot of experiences where they've, you know, been left hollow, empty, and been bored, okay? But they're working on those things, and we got the patience card showing up here. So this person knows that this connection is going to take patience and take time to come together, okay? All right, let's pull some cards for you. Okay, a lot of you, when it comes to the connections you were in the past, I feel like you felt trapped. So it says feeling trapped isn't part of the love deal. If there's no key in sight, it might be time to break free. Okay, some of you may have felt trapped because, you know, these strong feelings you had for this past person and you wanting to break free from them. But Spirit is telling you you can do that. And Spirit is also telling you that the stars are aligning here. This is like the star card, okay? Aquarius energy. The stars are aligning for you and your new person to come together, you and the soulmate. Okay, so the next placement we're going to look at, Capricorn, is talking about the biggest achievement of this past year, okay? So we have 2 cards that fell. We've got the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, and we have the 6 of Cups, okay? So this is Spirit saying that the biggest achievement of this past year what is either, you know, it's a couple of things. It's you standing in your power and knowing your worth. And, you know, it's also about you opening up emotionally, getting more in touch with your softer side. And with the 6 of Cups, the reunion, okay, with you and this soulmate, because you've had past life connections with this person. You've lived a lot of past lives together with this person, and it's about you coming together in this lifetime, okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay, there's the twin flame card coming up. We're throwing that to the side. Okay, so your person is going through an awakening, just like I feel like you are. And we've got confusion. It says uncertain, unclear, unsure. So your person may feel confused at times, or may have felt that way. You know, they're going through a spiritual awakening, okay? There are going to be a lot of times where your person feels like this, because it's a spiritual awakening sometimes can feel like you searching around in the dark, okay? In a darkened room with all the lights cut off, okay? You don't know where you going. You don't know what the hell is happening. You just know you trying to move, move through the darkness and get back into a place of there being light, okay? So your person may have at times those feelings of confusion, but I feel like, they're doing their best to work on it, okay? Okay. Okay, so when it comes to you, you've had a lot of people in your life that were just looking for a good time, okay? That's why your discernment is so important, okay? Because you gonna have other people coming at you that are going to be in this energy when it is time for you to start having options, okay? And then we've got the different world card, the different worlds card. It says this connection crosses cultures, timelines, or belief systems, and that creates both fascination and friction. Like I told you, there's going to be a lot of crazy stuff, like not that I'm not saying it's crazy like it shouldn't happen. I'm just saying, a lot of different things. Let me say that. And what I mean by that is like, you and this person could are going to be, of a different race, from different backgrounds. This can also speak of like the age gap. There's going to be age gap. Sometimes the woman is the older person, and like, what I say about that, if a 100-year-old man can go out with a 20-year-old woman, why can't a woman have a relationship with someone who is younger? There's nothing wrong with that. And you want to give names, cougars and all this stuff, but ain't nobody calling the men that when they dealing with women that are old, that they're old enough to be their damn, not just grandfather but great grandfather. Think about that. So I'm saying all of this to say that you're going to be experiencing a lot of differences, a lot of unconventional connections, when y'all come together with these soulmates. And it's supposed to be like that, because you're showing people that these, societal norms, like, some people of the same races are supposed to be together and there shouldn't be large age gaps and all this kind of crap. All of that shit is just crap. It's crap somebody made up, okay? And so if you and your person are okay with your age gap, because I'm telling you, I done heard 40-year age gaps, 35-year age gap, 30 years, 18 years, 17 years, 15 years, like large age gaps. Not everybody's going to have an age gap, but there are going to be some where there is. And a lot of times it is the woman that is older, because in this society, in these days, in this world, people have issues with that. And I'm like, what does it matter? Because at the end of the day, it's love. And if you love that person and they love you, you shouldn't care about no shit like that. And nobody else should be telling you who the hell you need to be with and who you don't. Because if you both consenting adults and you both okay with it, that's why I say, if you like it, I love it. That's what my grandmother always used to say. If you like it, I love it. And that's the way I feel about it. Don't let anybody stop you from being with the love of your life just because of some arbitrary bullshit somebody's made up. Okay? So let's move forward. The next placement we're going to look at, Capricorn, is talking about the biggest achievement this past year. Or wait, it was not the biggest achievement. It is the energies. We're going forward. The energies that you need to leave behind in 2025. That's what it is. Okay, so we've got 4 cards that fell. We have the Devil. This is Capricorn energy, your energy. 8 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, towards Virgo, Capricorn, and the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like Spirit is telling you that this Devil energy is what needs to be left behind. You feeling like you're trapped, because we had this trapped card here. You feeling trapped in connections, okay, because of obsession, like with the twin. A lot of you felt trapped in that connection, like you couldn't walk away from this person because off of the strength of the feelings, right? But once you made that decision that you wanted to move forward, you no longer wanted to be with that person. Spirit cuts your, they cut your contract with that person, and then, you know, they reignite or activate the one with your soulmate. So it's like you get to escape those feelings, okay, when that contract gets cut, because that's what happened with me. I didn't have to really like get over the love. I had to forgive the person. Now I had to forgive the person and heal, but I didn't have to like really get over the love like that, because I made the decision to walk away. I let Spirit know, and they cut the contract. Okay. All right. So with the, you know, Spirit is telling you to let go of or leave in the past those feelings of being trapped. Okay. Because you can walk away from anything whenever, you know, whenever you're ready with this Devil card. Okay. Because these things, that's the whole thing is, you think that you're trapped, just like with the Eight of Swords. You think that's happened, but it's actually self-imposed. You do it yourself. So you got to be the one to walk away from it. Okay. So with the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles, I feel like what Spirit is saying is that you're letting go of that devil energy, so you can step into a place where there's going to be, you know, lots of communication, you know, collaboration and compromise, and you and this person are going to build a long-term, stable, and committed relationship with the Queen of Pentacles, a lifetime partner. Okay. All right, let's clarify. So we've got, yeah, the settling card. So your person was settling, you know. I don't know why Spirit give me that for them chicken heads. That's what Spirit is giving me. So I gotta say it. That's what they giving me. So they were settling for them chicken heads, and I feel like you were settling for your chicken heads too, because a dude can be a chicken head. It ain't gotta be no woman. And so we got the obsession card showing up here. It says infatuation, adoration. So this person, you know, is obsessed with you in this connection. Okay, that the two of you are going to have together. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, so when it comes to you, we've got you, you know, trying to get over being backstabbed. I get this. It makes you where you don't want to trust, because if everybody that comes into your energy is acting like this, then of course you're going to feel a certain way. Okay, and then we've got family echoes. Spirit is showing you with these two cards that for a lot of you, the reason why you were backstabbed was because of family echoes. So it says old family patterns may be playing out in your love life. Until those echoes are healed, they'll keep repeating through new faces. So that's why I tell you, heal your shit, because when you don't do that, you provide an opening for more of the same shit you've experienced in the past to come on through again, because you didn't do anything about it. Okay. All right, let's move forward. So the next placement we're going to look at is talking about what's the biggest obstacle you're going to face. Okay. So we have the Judgment card, which is Scorpio energy, and we also have the Three of Cups. Okay, so I feel like what Spirit is saying, the biggest obstacle you're going to face is, you know, reuniting with your person, with your soulmate, past life connection. That's why it's a reunion, so that you can have this second chance in love. I feel like, you know, a lot of you are afraid of it not working out, but I'm telling you this, you just got to throw all caution to the wind. That's why I tell you the self-love is so important, because if you love yourself enough, Capricorn, you're going to release the things you need to release, like your person is doing, and you will know that anything you get into with somebody, if it doesn't work out, you know you're going to be okay, because you love yourself, and you know that the love, like I tell you, it like, what is it, mitigates the effects. It brings down the effects of what happens to you. I'm not saying you don't still hurt. I'm not saying that you don't still feel some type of way, but it's lessened. The more you love yourself, the easier it is to get over shit. You will eventually, you know, you'll have to get over it. You'll have to do the things you need to do, but it won't be as devastating as it would if you didn't love yourself. Okay? Because that love, that self-love, you know, okay, this person didn't have my back, but I got my own back. Okay? So we have the clarity card showing up for your person. It says truth, intentions, honesty. This is how they're going to come to you in the spirit of this energy. All right. Okay, let's pull some cards for you. So we have the ulterior motives card showing up here. Hold on. Okay, so a lot of you have gone through toxic love, right? Things that's stung you in the past, and people with ulterior motives. So it says someone's words and actions aren't lining up, and that's not an accident. There's an agenda here, and love might not be it. Okay, so this is about you clearing those cobwebs from your eyes. You know how they talk about in the Bible, the scales falling off of your eyes, so that you can clearly see what the fuck is going on and know who you're supposed to be dealing with and who you're not. Because like I told you, you're going to have other options coming towards you, and you got to be ready for it. Okay. Excuse me. Next placement talks about the goals and aspirations for the new year. So we got 3 cards that fell. Knight of Wands, fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So what Spirit is saying is this is about, you and this person are moving slowly towards each other, okay? Because you are about to come together, when it's time for both of you to have this relationship, right? But you got to realize, like I tell you all the time, it's a risk, okay? And this is about you communicating, being honest about your feelings, and having an open heart and letting this person in. Like I told you, I ain't telling you to just open yourself up all the way in the beginning. I'm saying move. You're supposed to be moving slowly towards each other. That's why the Knight of Pentacles is here, because this is the slowest night in the deck. Go as slow as possible in a way that is comfortable for the both of you, where you're letting this person know, yes, you're interested, yes, you want to be in this relationship with them, but you would like for it to go slowly so it doesn't spook you or your person. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Let me start with you this time. Okay, so when it comes to you, we have, okay, see, Spirit is just showing you all the things that you've come through, like going through situations with people, always sneaking around, lying about things. Okay, it's going to be an end to that. All right. And you're stepping into the energy of sharing space with your person. It says whether it's moving in or feeling like home in each other's presence, you're aligning on a domestic level. Okay. Excuse me. So your person is going to return. Like I said, it's for a past life connection. So they're returning from a past life to be in this connection with you in this lifetime. But right now, you are at a distance. Okay, there's separation, there's space. Your person is working on their blocks. Okay, now the next placement we're going to look at is talking about how to achieve and manifest your goals. Okay. Okay, so we got 4 cards that fell. We have 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, which are both air signs or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We got the Knight of Cups, water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So Spirit is telling you, in order for you to manifest with this Queen of Swords, this is about you getting rid of those repressed emotions, because some of you been through a lot. You've been dragged. You've been through a lot of shit. And it is normal for you to have, repressed emotions, because our bodies and our minds, the way that we're wired to actually do this, for self-preservation, to suppress things so that we don't go into overload, because there's so much shit going on at one time. It's like how they tell you how they tell you all the things in your environment that your subconscious mind is picking up on, but it suppresses most of it so that you focus only on a few things, because if it opened up and allowed everything to come in, oh my God, it would be like sensory overload. You wouldn't be able to handle it. So I'm saying all of this to say, whatever this is that's suppressed with the Queen of Swords, this is what is cutting you off from your feelings, and what is, making it difficult for you to commit, or you're sitting in an energy of being afraid to love, or you're not wanting to open yourself up emotionally. So that has to be dealt with so that you can be ready for this person to come in and sweep you off your feet with the Knight of Swords. And, you can respond to this person with, an open heart, your heart on your sleeve, lay all your cards out on the table with this Knight of Cups, and tell them exactly how you feel. And then with the Six of Pentacles, this is about, you and this person having equal love and equal give and take. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify. Okay. So when it comes to your person, okay, around the summer, you may be either coming together for the first time or getting into coming into a committed relationship in the summertime. Okay, then we have intuition showing up here. It says heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. So this person is following their intuition when it comes to how they're navigating through, through this situation. Okay, you and this person are miles apart, okay, for a reason. All right, because like I told you, Spirit is all about you taking your time. This is an end to you dealing with the bipolar people, with the people with the bipolar disorder. There's nothing wrong, nothing against people who have mental health issues. Because, like I told you, nobody comes on this earth and leaves certain situations unscathed. There are people that go through all types of stuff that end up in situations like this. You're not born like this. So I'm saying all of this to say that that's why, but when you recognize this is going on with somebody and it, it's not getting any better, the person doesn't want to get help, or they rather dump on you rather than try to heal themselves, that's when you got to move on. I talk about this all the time, because when you get into a connection with somebody, it's not that you can't get into a connection with somebody that has issues, because we all got issues. Okay. It's just different levels. But if this person is in something like this that could really affect you as well, and they're not trying to heal it, not trying to, and they want to be abusive and do all kinds of crazy stuff to you, Capricorn, you gotta go. You gotta go, because you picking up all that crap. You're picking up trauma. You're picking up stuff that you didn't have before, and then that's shit you got to try to heal. So that's why it's so important who you choose to be in a relationship with. Okay. All right. So we've got that, like I said, that miles apart card. It says, even though you're physically apart, you're deeply emotionally entangled. Long distance love is never easy, but it's not impossible. Okay. So Spirit, you're at a distance, and it's a good thing, because it is allowing you to take your time and move slowly, and your person do the same thing without, because sometimes people are different when they're at a distance than when they're in each other's faces. Okay. Because it's like, even if you feel them feelings are feeling, like they say, when life is life and the feelings are feeling, and you feeling like this, you feeling like that, you got a screen or a phone or whatever between the two of you. And so you can't rush fast. You can't go fast, because you're not there physically with each other to take anything anywhere else. Okay. So I feel like that's why Spirit is saying it is very important. It's a good thing that the two of you are apart, because it allows you to come together slowly and do it in a manner that is comfortable for the both of you. Okay. All right. So next placement we're going to talk about is, what is it? Is it how to achieve or manifest your goals? I think it's this one. Hold on, let me look. 3, 4. No, it's how your theme for the new year. That's the next one. Okay, so your theme for the new year, we got 3 cards. We have the 5 of Pentacles showing up here, Ace of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. So Spirit is telling you, come in out of the cold, right? This is about you no longer entertaining people who leave you out in the cold, who ghost you, who, turn their back on you, who, leave you on red, all the things people play, mind games, all the things that they do with this 5 of Pentacles card. And you guarding your energy with the 7 of Wands, right? So that you can, when the right person comes in, which is your soulmate, you can have a fresh, new, stable, committed relationship that is grounded with this new person with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So we're going to clarify, starting with your person. Okay. So this person is healing. Okay. And they're aligning their chakras. So only you. All right. They're saying, you know, they're going to come in devoted, attached. This person craves you. Okay. All right. Let's get some cards for you. Yeah, you and this person have an aligned future. So Spirit is saying the connection feels solid because you're both facing the same direction. This is a partnership with purpose. This is the way the two of you need to align up like this in order to be able to come together. You got to be on the same page. One can't be healing and the other one be healed, because that's not fair, right? Because that creates a roller coaster relationship, and we're trying to stay away from that. Okay. All right, let's get some messages from Spirit. Then we're going to get some messages from your person. Okay, so we got two cards that fell here. We have intuition and we have pay attention. So pay attention says, each and everything I do is worthy of my time and attention. Do you focus on what's wrong in your life? The angels encourage you to pay close attention to the good stuff, be grateful for it, and celebrate it. What you focus your attention on, wanted or not, is what you become a match for. Okay, so that's why I tell y'all, stop focusing on that negative shit. Stop worrying about, stop taking the shit that happened to you in the past and putting it in the future, because that's what y'all doing when you say, well, maybe the person, you got to be like, okay, me and my person come together, the relationship is going to be like this, it's going to be a beautiful thing. You need to be like that as much as you possibly can. You have moments where you feel low and you feel a certain way, but when you feel like that, you gotta have your emotions, because I'm not telling you to ignore how you feeling. Have those emotions, because that when you ignore how you feeling, that's repression. That's what's putting you in the Queen of Swords energy. So you need to deal with your feelings, have your emotions, and then you go and you say, okay, me and my person, we coming together. Don't matter. It don't matter what I just saw. It don't matter what I just thought. Me and my person are coming together. The relationship is going to be like this. It's going to be this. Okay? All right. Then we got intuition showing up here. It says, I trust my feelings and insights. Your angels are sending signals to help validate your intuitive hunches. The next time intuition alerts you to something, listen closely, realizing that it's your angel guiding you to something great or leading you away from something. Okay? So it's just listening to your intuition, because your intuition is going to guide you through this situation. Okay. Let me get some messages, some messages from your person now. Ooh. Hold on. I wanted to do these first. Let me do these first. Okay, so we have toxic, okay, showing up here. It says, would you want to expose your soulmate to the person that you are today? Are you the person that I deserve to be with? Okay, that's a good question to ask, because that can pinpoint some places you still need to shore it up to get ready for this person. Then we have event. It says, don't be afraid to get out of the house more. It may be an opportunity for us to meet. Okay. Then we have, mistaken. It says, I'm not the person who is in your life right now. Have you mistaken the wrong person for your soulmate? So some of you might be, with somebody and you thinking it's them and it's not. Let me tell you this, Capricorns, and hear me when I tell you this. Yo twin, if you got somebody in your life that's treating you fucked up, okay, and you trying to hang in there for them to heal or whatever the fuck, that is not your soulmate. That is your fucking twin, and you need to decide what you gonna do, because the recommendation is for you to turn away from this person and leave them alone, because whatever healing that they need to do, you cannot be a part of that. You have to turn your back and focus on yourself, because you have nothing to do. Like what do I always tell you? You are 100% responsible for your healing, and other people are 100% responsible for theirs. So you got to turn your back on this person and focus on yourself, okay? Because you sitting there watching them is not going to give them the incentive to fix themselves. And so it's some of y'all in the comments. I don't know if I'm not saying that everybody's a Capricorn, but there are people showing up in my comments talking about how they waiting on somebody to heal themselves and all this kind of wrong answer. You're supposed to be focusing solely on yourself, because we don't know how long it's going to take Jim Bob, Susie Jane or whatever their name is to heal. We don't know how long it's going to take. And like I tell you, we not trying to be with somebody for their fucking potential. We trying to be with somebody who is already where they need to be. Because the question at the end of the day is, if you got together with this person right now, the way that they are right now, would you be okay with that? And if the answer is no, then you don't need to be fucking around with that person. You need to let them go and focus on, somebody else, or put the focus back on yourself until somebody else comes. But y'all waiting, some of y'all that's coming in here and you hear me talking about this soulmate, you think I'm talking about the twin. I ain't talking about no damn twin. I ain't talking about no damn twin. You better read them comments and listen to what them people are saying, the people that watch on a regular basis, because we on a completely different trajectory. We not worrying about this person. We've let them go, okay? All right, so let's get some more messages. So we got, I feel this insane attraction to you. Then we have, time spent with you was the happiest time of my life. We have, I'm always with you in spirit. And then your smile is making me melt every time I see your face, okay? You hear that Roberta Flack song. Every time I see your face. I'm not going to sing it. Okay, so we've got, why do we have to be apart? Like I said, this person is just as frustrated with the separation as you are. It says, I can't, not right now, because it's not time. And then we got, I'm tired of running. It's got to be from the twin, because that's the only person running. Ain't nobody else running. Okay, unless some of y'all met your soulmate early, and they could possibly, be running away trying to deny the connection or something like that. Okay, and when I tell you that somebody is coming back to apologize, I am talking about somebody that was a soulmate. I ain't talking about no twin that done dragged you and did all kind of shit, and you thinking they finna come in and apologize to you. That's not what I'm talking about. So I'm just letting you know. Okay. All right, so let's get a few more messages, and then we're going to get these Romance Fairy Oracle cards. Okay, so we have, my heart and my love belong to you. I'm so obsessed with you. Please be mine. I can't wait for us to be together. Okay, now we have the Romance Fairies Oracle cards. Or Romantic Fairies. I think it's Romantic Fairies. Okay, so we have soulmate, okay? It says you have found your romantic counterpart. We have unexpected connection, opposites attract. Then we have workplace romance, common cause connection. Then it says magnetism. There is a gravitational pull towards each other, okay? All right, again, I'm reading live Tuesday, 30th of December, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. The replay will be posted after it's over, so you can watch it if you want to watch it. Okay, I hope this helped, Capricorn. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Capricorn.